this got hot. But did she actually say what a lot of people are saying that she said? How are you folks doing, my American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platforms that you see above and below. Click the thumbs up button. That way our content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring up another tab to allow you to select all notifications. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to my other YouTube channel that's called Man, Husband, Father, in which content will be dropping today on May the 3rd. Pilot episode is going to be on there today. Just letting y'all know that, okay? So y'all can go over there and check it out, okay? Look for it. The link is down in the description. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's been this huge explosion on CNN, ladies and gentlemen. And folks, I get it. We had some crazy stuff happen this week, and you guys are, Ty, you haven't posted in some days. What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong, Ty? We're good. Okay, we're good. But I do appreciate you guys worried about me, okay? I'm not sick. Just life, okay? Nothing's wrong. Nothing happened. Sometimes you just got to take care of some business and you're not able to post. That's simple. Don't read too far into that, okay? All right, so nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this thing that happened right here with Michael and Anna, people are going nuts over it and want me to see it. They were saying that she sounded like she made some racial comments, and it turned from people saying, oh, this is what they want. They want black and brown people arguing amongst each other. Then people saying both of them were trying to say I'm the biggest victim in the Victim Olympics. All kinds of stuff happened. So I'm like, let me go and find out what is going on here. Let's get ready to get into it. We're not going to waste no further time. Hit that thumbs up button before we do this, okay? Here you go.
Nation, and you cannot just come into our country illegally whenever the heck you want, because we can't do it to any other country on the face of this earth.
Asylum is illegal, right?
If you come in illegally, you have to leave. Americans are tired of that. We do not have unlimited resources.
You know who was here illegally with a deportation order? Marco Rubio's grandfather.
All right, we're
not talking about Marco Rubio.
Oh, now we're not? No, that's not relevant?
It's not relevant.
No, I'm talking about Marco Rubio because Marco Rubio used to be an advocate for TPS for Venezuelans, and Marco Rubio used to be an advocate for Nicaraguans and Cubans. No, I know you're not.
If you come to this country illegally, you are going home. Simple as that. We do not have unlimited resources.
I think a lot of Americans
to take care of other people.
There's a hell of a lot of people other than the black people who were brought here as slaves who came to this country illegally.
They're not the same as black people who were brought here against our will.
That's exactly what I just said. I said there is a lot of people
There's a big difference. There is a big difference.
That's exactly what I just said.
There's a big difference.
That's exactly what I just said, Sir Michael. Look and act indignant. That's exactly what I just said.
Let me just share Michael.
Other than the black
Anna and share Michael.
There are a lot of people from
Share
many,
Michael, I think
many
you actually misheard what she. I think you misheard what she said.
No, he purposely misheard it.
She said.
I purposely
yes, she did.
So now you're in my
Share
brain?
Michael, listen to me for just a second.
Is that where we're going?
Share Michael.
I would say I will have advocated
Anna,
for black people my entire life and say something like that?
Anna,
because you've advocated for black people, great,
stop.
Congratulations. Last time I checked, I'm black, you're not.
Okay, Share Michael.
That's right. I'm Latino and my people are being racially profiled.
It is.
And do I have to remind you the history of my people?
Share
Michael.
want
to go there?
No, I don't.
Do you really want to go
we're going to go to break. We're going to go to break. Raul Reyes, thank you very much for joining us. Everybody else, hang tight. We'll be right back.
Wow. Holy smokes. Look at James, dude. Like, yep, I'm out of this one. What the heck, guys? Okay. I know it was a lot going on, but y'all know that your boy talks really fast, right? So if I talk really fast, I definitely can hear really fast. And guys, I do have this gift where I definitely can hear two people talking at one time and try to get both sides. I'm going to say this. I don't think she said what they think that she said. I don't think she said that slaves came here illegally. I don't think that's what she said. I think I misheard.
Illegal, right?
If you come in illegally, you have to leave.
I'm with them on this.
Americans are tired of that. We do not have unlimited resources.
It's like, good. If you come here illegally and you're in this country illegally right now, you got to get out. That's facts.
Was here illegally with a deportation order? Marco Rubio's grandfather.
Now, listen, before she said Marco Rubio, listen to what Mr. Shermichael said at the end.
Marco Rubio's grandfather. You know who was here illegally with a deportation order?
He said we have to care for our own people first. That's you and me, our American brothers and sisters, putting American first. Now, she went in there. You want to know she does this thing like she's doing on The View. She's going to derail the conversation to focus on an individual. We're talking about all Americans versus the illegals that are here. We're not talking about what an individual person like Marco Rubio, whoever she's about to say, did. We're talking about Americans and illegal citizens. Keep it there.
Marco Rubio's grandfather.
All right, let's.
We're not talking about Marco Rubio.
He said that. We're not talking about Marco Rubio. Why? What?
We're not. No, that's not relevant.
No, that's not relevant. It's not.
It's not relevant.
No, I'm talking about Marco Rubio because Marco Rubio used to be an advocate for TPS.
See, okay, yeah, thank you for all that, but that's not what we're talking about. Keep it, go back. Anyway, like we were saying, the illegals, I would just cut her off.
Yes, for
See, this is what these master distractors like to do. She kept it there so she could pull them in so that the focus can be off of the illegals versus us Americans, right? She took the focus off that, and now he's about to be drawn into her conversation with that. Now, you know, people can't get me with that.
Swellings, and Marco Rubio used to be
blah, blah, blah.
an advocate for Nicaraguans and Cubans. No, I know you're not.
If you come to this country illegally, you are going home.
Boom.
Simple as that. We do not have unlimited resources.
I think a lot of Americans
to take care of other people.
There's a hell of a lot of people.
This is where it gets confusing at. There's a heck of a lot of people. She said, listen to her.
The black people who were brought here as slaves who came to this country illegally.
They're not the same as black people who were brought here.
So yeah, guys, I know how y'all can hear that, but that's not what she did not say, that black people came here illegally. That's not what I'm hearing.
They're not the same as black people who were
to this country illegally.
You want to bring up the subtitles? Let's bring up the subtitles. Oh, you look, I'm just keeping it real. If it's truth, it's truth. Let's not just play these games.
Slaves who came to this.
People other than black slaves, she said, look, there it is. People other than the black people who were brought here as slaves who came to the country illegally. There are other people other than the black slaves that came to this country illegally. Brought here as slaves who came to the country. Other people.
The same as black people who were brought here against our will.
That's exactly what I just said. I said there is a lot
There's a big difference. There is a big difference.
That's exactly what I just said.
So he misheard her, and then y'all gonna see this because I caught this the first round through. He's going to acknowledge that he misheard her when the host says, I think you misheard her. He said, he gonna go, oh, okay, watch.
Big difference.
That's exactly what I just said, Michael.
And
Look and act indignant. That's exactly what I just said.
Let me just share, Michael.
That's other than the black
Anna and share, Michael, please.
There are a lot of people from
share, Michael. I think you actually misheard what she. I think you misheard.
See? She said, I think you misheard. He said, okay.
There are a lot of people from
share, Michael. I think you actually misheard what she. I think you misheard what she said.
No, he purposely.
Now, this is where it got mad at. He just said that. Now, she said, I think you just misheard what she said. He said, oh, okay. And now you purposely misheard when there it is again. Now, that's a way of trying to throw a jab to get a reaction out of me. And then he's going to respond accordingly, trying to say you're not in my head.
I purposely misheard. So now you're in my
share,
brain.
Michael, listen to me for just a second.
Is that where we're going?
Share, Michael.
Now, it is a possibility now that he know that he's been corrected and she's trying to throw that little extra shot in there. Now, also what you in my head, you know what I'm thinking? You know what's in my head.
Say I who have advocated for black people my entire life and say something like that.
Because you've advocated for black people, great. Congratulations. Last time I checked, I'm black. You're not.
Okay.
That's when it's like now she threw a shot at him about what trying to be like somehow being indicative in his head, and then now it's about throwing shots back and forth. Let's just keep it real.
Sure, Michael.
That's right. I'm Latino, and my people are being racially profiled.
It is.
And do I have to
now it becomes a victim. Yes, I'm Latino and I'm a victim, and now he's gonna come back. Okay,
my people.
Sure,
do I want to go there?
I don't.
Do you really want to go
we're gonna go to break. Raul Reyes, thank you very much for joining us. Everybody else, hang tight.
Now I get it. Okay, now I see what they're saying now in this video. People were trying to put it out there. Who's the bigger victim right here in the Victim Olympics? So I understand you guys' comments when it comes to something like this, but this was a case of just him mishearing what she said. But for her to say that he purposely did it, I don't know if that would be something I would necessarily think that she should have said at him, because he did concede to it by going, okay, once the host said, I think you misheard what she was trying to say in a particular matter, saying, okay, then he did that on purpose. He purposely misheard. And then that's when it just sparked out of control. So also now you know what I'm thinking. Now you know. So yeah, it got out of control, guys. But this is something that I'm pretty sure CNN got a lot of ratings for, because for you guys to email me and all that like you guys did, let me know that this must have been something crazy. But this was completely blown out of proportion. But one thing led to another. When she sat there and said, I'm Latino and my people face racial profiling, that's not something you want to say to somebody black, really. I mean, y'all look, it's fine. Yes, yes, she's right. But then to throw that at a black person like him, it's like now you about to start this whole back and forth thing, which when it comes to racial profiling and racism and stuff in America, you guys are not going to win that argument. It's just not going to happen. But at the same time, it still came down to where a lot of you guys said, oh, now it's about to be this comparison to who got treated the worst in America when it comes to racism. And yeah, that's not going to be a winning argument against black people at all. But no. So anyway, with that being said, again, folks, it's just an argument that got blown out of proportion and we do it all the time, all day long. I can be a person that mishear what somebody's saying and respond and whatever like that. But I'm the type of person where I will come back and say, hey, now that I know what you were saying in that particular matter and I misheard it and I responded, I apologize for that. Now I get what you're saying. So now we can continue on the conversation. But at the same time, had it not got derailed like she did by saying Marco Rubio grandfather came to this country, and it never would even got this far if they would have kept them on subject and kept on the fact that it's supposed to be about illegals versus our American brothers and sisters and putting America first. See what I'm saying? Look how the conversation got derailed. And that's why when I talk to people, whether it's on a panel or whether it's in real life, I don't let them derail. If they do, I'm done talking to them and I move on to the next person. So like I was saying, because I know where it's going to go. They do this on purpose. It's the hyena spirit is what I call it. Cause chaos to now you forget what it was even about. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys let me know what you think of this. Did you think she said what she said? How everybody else is responding? To come say that slaves came here illegally? Do you think that's what she said, or you heard it the same way as I did? Let's just keep it real. Leave it in the comment section after this video, and don't forget to do what you see in the animation right here. The next video that I will be doing most likely in order is going to be the one up there, things I did as of yesterday here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.